Final Fantasy XVI is going to break ground for the Final Fantasy series, doing many things for the first time, and one of those major landmarks is that this game will be the first M-rated mainline title in the series history. And yes, we've had spin-offs do this like Type 0 or Stranger of Paradise, but this is the first time that Square Enix is placing their bets on a mainline entry being a mature title. It's something that will determine the future of Final Fantasy going forward, and hopefully it's a massive success, because I think that FF should have been M-rated a long time ago. I remember getting to the blood trail in Final Fantasy VII Remake and discovering that it wasn't the same blood trail that it was before. It was now replaced with purple goop. It was then later revealed that this was a decision made because of the age restriction, and as a result they could no longer show red blood. This is one of the major reasons that Yoshi P has decided to double down on the M rating, not to just show gratuitous violence or anything alike, but so that the team doesn't have to censor themselves when it comes to telling the story. Whatever they want to put on screen and however they want to show it, they can do that. I think that makes telling the story of the game a lot more liberating. However, not everybody is happy about the content in Final Fantasy XVI. This has resulted in the game being banned in one country, which has confirmed a pretty major rumor about the game. You're gonna want to buckle up and smack that subscribe button, because this is the channel to get all of your Final Fantasy XVI news the absolute moment that it happens. And today we got something that is an absolute wild ride. Recently, the Saudi Arabian Public Authority for Media has announced on Twitter that Final Fantasy XVI will be banned in the country. When translated from Arabic to English, the tweet reads, quote, "For fans of the Final Fantasy XIV game," presumably that's a typo and they mean 16, "we would like to clarify it has not been released in the kingdom due to the publisher's unwillingness to make the necessary modifications." Another Twitter profile who works for the Saudi Arabian General Commission for Audiovisual Media and Digital Games Association had this to say: "Unfortunately, one of the biggest games of the year is on its way to being banned, after all attempts to modify the content to suit the region have been unsuccessful over the past 8 months. The company has completely refused to make any changes, which is a clear trend of what's been happening with companies lately. They add content without reason or purpose and refuse to make modifications." And this might confirm something absolutely major with the game with regards to one of its main characters. Now, sure, there's plenty of reasons that this could get banned in Saudi Arabia. Plenty of violence, scenes with physical intimacy, and all kinds of other things probably could trigger a ban in the country. As mentioned in a previous video, the game also features the Tushin of the pros and things that rhyme with hugs. However, it was previously rumored that the game might be facing a ban because it features LGBT characters. If you're wondering if this is a character that hasn't been revealed or one that we already know about, it's strongly rumored to be Dion. In either case, CBU3 and Square Enix have decided that they will not modify the scenes or the character. They will stay true to their original vision and not censor the game, even if it means being banned in the country. It is kind of an absolute shame, as this was going to be the first mainline Final Fantasy that was localized in Arabic, but it seems as though now it will no longer have an official release within the region. If the rumors regarding Dion are indeed true, then this doesn't really come as any surprise. For example, The Last of Us Part 1 is not banned, but The Last of Us Part 2 is. Really makes you wonder what the major difference is there. In either case, I think it's a good thing that Square Enix and CBU3 are going to stick to their original vision for the game and not compromise. And to be honest, this only makes me look forward to Final Fantasy XVI all the more. So please leave a comment below telling me what you think about this ban. Shout out to patron Devin and the rest of the Ultima community.